Hey there, Justice 3 Gaming and Justice 3 Strike Force. Welcome to the channel right here on Twitch. It is time for the Daily Strike Force, and the topic that we're going to cover today is going to be the exploit response from Marvel Strike Force / Scopely. But first, we are going to do a little bit of house cleaning as per usual. And for anybody that is a fan of the YouTube channel Justice 3 Strike Force or Justice 3 Gaming, I am going to cut pretty much this part of the game out. If you like it, come join me live for that, but I'm going to end up editing this section of the game out for the video so it stays on topic on the channel, so that way you guys can enjoy both versions if you'd like. Now, if you're following here for the first time, please do follow me right here on Twitch, and if you're a fan of gaming videos, definitely like, subscribe, and turn on that notifications bell for Justice 3 Gaming YouTube, as well as Justice 3 Strike Force if you're a sole dedicated fan of Marvel Strike Force. Thank you again for your support, and without further ado, let's get right to it. Alright, let's see what we got here. I do believe I saved a decent amount of raids, so we can go ahead and do that. First things first, though, given the time check is good for Arena. I am at 29, no huge rush as of yet. I don't believe there's any points to score via Arena, so I don't think I really have much to worry about on that front. So, okay, let's just make sure everything's taken care of here. Alright, credits, war, that's already taken care of, and here, so I don't gotta worry about this right now. Let's go ahead and sim through Blitz because we need, let's check the events list real quick. Let's make sure I'm doing this right. We got Dark Matter, Universal Truth, spend war credits, and spend Cosmic Essence. Okay. War credits is done. That will only reset pretty much when war is all done. I don't know specifically what that timeline is, but it seems like that would make sense. On the solo front, how many more do we have to go here? That's about opening orbs, and I need 800 per run, so that's about one blitz for every run. That's right around the time that I need right now. So let's go ahead and sim through these. I do actually kind of want to get as many as possible. 32 out of 32. Oh yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna give this a shot. And if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Because if anything... Oh, Jesus, it did work. Okay. They're strong enough to get through. Alright, that's not going to be a good day. Alright, that's a loss, but I'll take it. Because I kind of want to get as many wins as possible with the other teams. Alright, this will drop me. Or at least it should. Oh, they're good enough to win, you know, one. I'll take it. I'll take it. That's gotta be a win. Yeah. Ooh, this one could get tricky. Ooh, none of those are good choices. Nope. I'm gonna have to break it. Yep, that did it. Didn't work though. Guardians of the Galaxy. Come on now. Let's see what we could do about this. Ronin's there. That should have been a win at 7-1. Oh man, I don't like this choice, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Ooh, got the win. Boom, win. X Factor is definitely a good team with those two. Alright. I don't see any negative statuses that are going to be spread around here. I mean, she's got a really big hit, but at 58,000? Yeah, I kind of figured because they manipulate speed bar better than Hela does. Ooh, that's a win. Oh, I spoke too soon. That was 8-1. I didn't notice that. That's really slow. Hela is a question mark on that one. Got it. Inhumans? Yeah, I got that. Alright, Young Justice at 8-3. Shield. Ugh. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, a mixed team with mostly Sinister Six. You got Punisher there. He could knock them all out. Ooh, I think that's it. I was wrong. Man. That should work. X-Force is a bit of a question mark for me. They're not as developed as I would hope they could be at this point. That's a win. Alright, X-Men. You should give me an easy win here. Oh, man. That Emma. I think I'm going to take that down. Ooh, this is... Asgard with Drax. That's actually a pretty good team. Oh yeah, that's a win. What I look for with that team is who has adjacency damage, because they're more than likely going to knock that that summon out of Hela's, and that's speed bar. So I don't like those choices. What was that? 290. That means I need about 420 to get this to break. Whoa, what happened here? I'll have to reorder that. 470, wow, that's a big jump. Okay, but they're appropriately placed. Alright, I gotta look at that team order, because I'm a little obsessive, and I don't like things out of order. And that's definitely out of order. Why is it out of order, though? I don't recall working on Avengers at all. Why would they go up? I don't like mysterious changes. It makes me think somebody's up to something. Alright. Let's get back to business. Silver Surfer, we are almost about to pass the Marauders. Now, I am gonna fight this because I do need a little bit of practice. Can't know anything about a team unless you use them manually. Obviously, Daredevil's going to get the jump. Ability block. Why not? He's probably going to die, though. I'm not too worried about those negative statuses. It was pretty good. I really like playing them. I kind of miss putting them on offense. I think I can do that. Yep. Astonishing X-Men. Doesn't really matter who sits there, but I'm going to choose the easiest one. Same thing with Black Order. And Spider-Verse. I think that's the one. Alright. That should give us a poll here. That was a pretty decent win rate. Ooh. That's nice. Wasn't expecting that. $1,000 credits. Ooh, 50 energy. I gotta admit, this Dark Matter event is probably the best one I've played to date. The rewards are so good. They actually make sense. Alright. Yeah, we almost have too much energy. We gotta spend that a little bit. Now, I believe I ran out of room on Silver Surfer already. And he is a controller, so that means I'll move to Mr. Fantastic, who consequently, for some reason, I made the mistake of thinking they were both controllers. So it actually works out in my favor. You know what? I'm gonna heart him, make it easier. I actually did not notice that until when I had to make this choice earlier. That Mr. Fantastic had one of those categories, had a plus. I was like, how can that be? If they're both controllers, and then I went to check back with Silver Surfer, I'm like, oh, so you must need an upgrade. No, he didn't. He's a blaster. Sometimes, man, sometimes you just lose your mind when you play. I don't think there's... I keep looking back at the store like there's going to be something different there. Alright. Great time. I already blasted through that boss. That's good. And whoever my partner is on that side hasn't hit the rage yet. Well, that's right. Pimtech. Man, they went down one. So, you know what? I think I'm just gonna auto these. I mean, this is like the one Greek raid where, you know, everything is stupid easy, almost on any difficulty, right? Until you get to the boss now. And it's like 40 times harder. Just for no reason. It's completely imbalanced. Yeah, I said I was gonna auto. I'm not a big fan. Wait, I can sim. I gotta try that. I haven't done that yet. This is so easy, I could probably get away with that. Wait, I thought there was a... I could have sworn the other day I saw a sim button here. Or is that just Ultimate 7? Yo, this is my fucking lane. God damn it, boss. Alright, not a big deal. That was just a knee-jerk reaction. I apologize, boss. Because I can clearly fix it just by going the other way. I like Iceman's pants. I like his design. You still get the Iceman without being completely naked. Justice for the nipples. He needs nips. I mean, how do you not have nips on Iceman? Maybe he's like, I don't need nipples. Like Beast should totally have nipples, but I can understand that he's got fur. And then there's Bishop. His goddamn shirt is so fucking tight. You should be able to see his nipples through that shirt. He's got no padding there. That's an Under Armour shirt. Ooh, let's go for Scarlet. You need to lock down Juggernaut. Bink. I'm not familiar with these nodes, so I don't know when the waves are going to happen. Doctor Strange can go, though. Alright. Kinda half expected to see Magneto at some point. But I guess not. So glad we're back up to the highest difficulty again. I don't know why I always choose Carnage for some reason, because clearly Daredevil's the one that's going to go first, and he'll chain. Oh, Think you're clever, huh? Beak. Just 3. I'll basic this one out. Yeah, boy. There we go. I think this is the next one. They're about to get bugged. Astonishing X-Men absolutely destroys this node. I mean, they're not exactly having a hard time with the other ones either, but like for some reason on this one, man, do they hate these guys. And I'll reiterate, this is the hardest difficulty. Damn. Entire team is like, not today. I'm out of nuts. I am out of energy anyways, boss. I don't have any real-time arena. All that's taken care of. The week has been done. The daily was over pretty early this morning. How about we go through and we make fun of all these offers? 1. We got Stature. 10 for 10. That's a good deal. You need these characters for Jubilee. Superior unique offer. All farmable. $20 is completely overpriced. I would say this is worth $5. $20 out of the question. Not a good deal. Ooh. I do not have Minerva at 7 stars actually. $5 for 50 shards. Whew. I may do that later. I got a long ways to go, like almost the full 300, so actually I think 200 is what I need. Alright, superior tech gear. Always running out of this tech gear. Is it worth $30? Fuck no. 120 of these. Not like this one right here. Again, this is a $5 package. Okay, it should be. But you wanna know what? People need to hustle, people need to make their money, and these are farmable, so, you know, if you are looking to speed up your game a little bit and you got the disposable income, have at it. That's a nice looking symbol. I like that. You know what? I'm gonna make one of these and print it. That looks pretty easy. No, none of these are ever worth it. Event orbs are always overpriced, and they're that way on purpose, so that people who who love the game, who can't play all the time, have a chance to keep up with the rewards. And that's okay as long as you're using money for a hobby like this. This could be a very big deal. I'm not going to do it, but using credits and maxing out those resources is pretty huge. That would actually be a decent deal, probably for little fledgling alliances, because those credits could be very important for them to go up. Energy, you know what? They really need to get rid of this. That or change the rules on what you can invest in. Because if you got more than one character of the same type that you want to use energy for, you can't. Once you invest it, the cooldowns are the same for every character type. Blaster for blaster, brawler for brawler, skirmisher for skirmisher. Not skirmisher for skirmisher. Controller for controller. This a gold sale, 100% overpriced, but I have bought that before. Modules can be a big thing. Both this this gold right here, even though it's $30, and this module package right here, usually you see one for $8 also. Those are catch-up mechanics. So, if you're looking to up your game and up your total collection power, these are good purchases. Even though I still don't agree with those prices, but they are available there a couple times a week, I believe. So you can play catch up, as long as you're willing to pay for it. And that's the way it should be. And everything else is pretty standard. Doesn't look like there's any other great deals. That Minerva and Stature, I do highly recommend those two deals, especially if you're a newer player. Alright, so topic of the day is the exploit response. Now they published something here that we're going to take a read on and see what they got to say about it. There have been some questions in regard to an issue where a few players were able to purchase a recent Silver Surfer offer for $20 for 50 credits. Limit 2. More than the maximum purchase limit. Upon investigation, we have identified 5 accounts through a glitch were able to purchase the offer more than twice, and only one of those accounts that purchased it more than a total of 4 times. Okay, I can understand that. Before I start reading the rest of it, I'm gonna say 5 seems like a low number. I suppose it could be possible, because when I really think about it, when I log in and I see those offers and I intend to ignore them, and most of the time I do, even if I was there to purchase one for a character, I have no reason whatsoever, honestly, to close my game, because usually when I'm logging in, I'm there to play and get things done. So how somebody would even figure that out is... there's only one way to do it, and that's if you're doing it on purpose. So I say as long as they purchase one, you can offer an ultimatum, roll back their character, and you should not be able to get a refund on that, because now that I think about it, you have to be looking to, you purchase the product. If they're taking it back, they deserve a refund. That's just hands down across the board. That's just the fair way to do it. I think Marvel Strike Force might find some legal trouble. Scopely might find some legal trouble trying to pull something like that off because of their terms and conditions. Upon investigation, 5 accounts in, and only 1 purchased it multiple times. This must be the one where I saw that this one person had like a 6-star Silver Surfer. Now, here's the thing. I did a video already on to ban or not to ban, what my thoughts were on that. I don't think anybody should be banned for this, but this motherfucker that purchased it 4 times obviously knew what they were doing. And so that's probably the one person that should get banned. And to be, serve up as an example. That's a difficult question to actually, answer. Did they use outside help? Did they try to disseminate that information to as many people as possible so they could exploit the same secret? I don't think a lot of people, if it's true that there's only 5, probably not. And just some people just knew about it, and anybody that did report on it probably didn't take advantage of it or never had the opportunity to do it. This will be corrected and all 5 accounts will have their excess shards of Silver Surfer removed. Awesome, that's fair. Mitigating any advantage they had. The only advantage is like a paying advantage, so that's a pretty soft punishment right there. Any additional actions taken on these accounts are considered a private matter with those individuals. I think that's appropriate. Because if there's 5 people that, purchased it multiple times, there might be 1 or 2 people that did it on accident and just saw an advantage they needed to take control of. I know of 1 person that's a content creator that definitely did do that and might be worried that they're about to get banned from the game. I hope this person gets through this just fine and doesn't have to worry about that, because purchasing it once, if you're any gamer that's in there, could be tempted to take advantage of that situation. However, that being said, like I was saying before, when I get on here, I log in, I either ignore or purchase something. I got no reason to check to see if I could do it again. I mean, the likelihood of me shutting down because of a crash is small. But it is what it is, and I like that they're trying to keep that part private, because it could protect the players that did purchase it just purely out of temptation. And that's just a matter of going, yo guys, just take the shards. I don't want to lose my account, please. I will not do this again in the future, and that should suffice, honestly. But this one person that did it like 4 times, no, absolutely not. You could talk to them about a big refund and maybe a probational period for their account. Like, yo, we catch you doing this again, you're donezo. I mean, it does take a pretty significant amount of either time or money to get certain accounts up to where they need to be. And if it's time, that really sucks, because you wasted valuable parts of your life trying to play a game. You got caught cheating or what have you, whatever you guys want to perceive that action as an exploit, and you lost it. I don't think that's fair, because if someone was just tempted to do it and did it, just doing it once, you should be allowed the opportunity to keep on playing but have your advantage taken away. Now, as the issue of a refund, you can't really do that. You could have someone, a player, if they were willing to do so, file a lawsuit against Marvel Strike Force or Scopely because they refused to give a refund on a virtual product. That could very quickly turn from a $20 purchase into a very expensive legal case. And I don't think they want that. I mean, of the issue between how much it costs for the shards and what, the responsibility of doing a refund is so low, the math, the formula that they use in order to determine the risk, that can't possibly be worth the time and effort and money. So, even with the one with the 4 times, that's an ethical dilemma, not a financial one. I mean, they're not going to lose out either way, other than if they do something shady to whoever this person is for their account. If that person is willing to do so, can form a lawsuit against Scopely / Marvel Strike Force, and just the fees alone, unless Scopely has, a firm on retainer, I suppose it wouldn't really matter, and this could be a slam dunk for that office or some kind of intern. But who knows? So let's read on. Mitigating any advantage. I don't see any huge advantage here unless you're a fellow paying player. But it's still ethically good that they're doing this and they're keeping it private. So we understand this caused frustration for many of you to see some other players that you had more stars on Silver Surfer than you should have had been purchasable. I'm going to be completely honest. I never even noticed. I just, in my head, I assumed just instinctively that everybody couldn't have more than a 3-star Silver Surfer. I never even occurred to me. I get concerned myself with just playing, and I never considered to look at the stars, which is weird because I do test teams, characters, and synergies a lot, and just taking those things into account usually matters. But at the same time, I also have in my head my team analysis, which I just published, and that's in my head too. And I usually, it's about predictions, and that's where my head was at, I guess. And I just simply never ran into anybody with a higher than a normal star level. Now, I do believe that you possibly could run into those pre-made bot teams like in Blitz 8.3, because I've taken up teams against them with equal gear, equal red stars, equal yellow stars, and somehow magically they still have way more power than my team and characters. And yeah, that's the way Blitz works, though. You get a multiplier on the enemy regardless if it's a real person or not. We don't want for you to feel that you somehow missed out. And here's the shit they do each and every time. It's a form of manipulation and a way to spin the situation into a financial bonus in their favor, which is okay. I mean, it's cool, but this happens each and every time something like this comes up. So we don't want for you to feel that you somehow missed out. So we have decided to release the same offer, 20 for 50 Silver Surfer shards, a limit of 2 for a second round to all players in the near future, which would be really good. I could get another star off of this, and I still have maybe I gotta read the past updates, but I sort of assumed that his shards were going to be in some of these rewards for this event. I'll check that out. Let me know in the chat or in the description below where the shard's coming from. I don't keep up with data mines because I don't believe in reading them to begin with, and sometimes they're just not reliable. Intentionally, okay, so where are we here? We will closely be monitoring the number of purchases carefully and account for any found to acquire it more than twice will be at risk of an indefinite ban. Now, I gotta tell you, the $20 for 50 shards for Silver Surfer, I've never seen that before. And I've been playing since near launch, never seen that before. So to me, that felt like bait to begin with. They're trying to figure out how to solve this problem, and they put a super cheap deal out on a really big character. I would consider him an anniversary character. So, all you guys out there that might be watching the show, definitely don't take advantage of this situation if you're thinking about trying it again. Like, you watched someone's content video about how to exploit more shards out of the game. Don't do that shit. You'll probably get your account banned. And in a game like this, that is a pretty devastating move psychologically. Trust me, that's a lot of stress for nothing. Intentionally leveraging exploits is against our terms of service. Now, you're going to need to check back with your legal department, and you may have to take this sentence out completely. I don't think you can say that. In your terms of service, this is an exploit that is built into your system. You designed this exploit. So it is a part of your service. And because it's a part of your service, they can exploit it at their own free will. And you got to prove intentionally that they're leveraging these exploits. And I got to tell you, that ain't worth the money legally to even fight against it. So I'm glad that you put this out there and you're trying to make players like me feel a little more comfortable about this, but you probably should have left that sentence completely out of this resolution. Maybe not the sentence, but against our terms of service. I would say that it would have been safer and a more accurate way to say against our intentional game design, our primary game design, or something like that. But don't bring in terms of service. You're gonna have to double check that with your legal department, because I don't think that was a good thing to do. And while we know loopholes like this are our responsibility to oversee, we won't hesitate taking punitive action against players who exploit them while we work to close them. Well, I got news for you. Punitive action? There's not a lot you can do here. Yeah, you can ban them, but it's only going to take one pissed off player to get legal on this, and you could be in some serious trouble. Violating the terms of service, that part of your terms of service has to do with using third-party software to hack into your game. Change some part of the code or whatever. And I'm telling you right now, if this exists as a part of your system, it's a weakness in your system that is developed as a part of the game. You made that. Yeah, you're trying to fix it, but it's a glitch in your own of your own design. They're not using some Game Genie type of bullshit here, or their computer to hack your game. I mean, you know as well as I do. This is a very complicated and very quick acting ping system you got here. Okay, so let's not pretend that you can do a lot, because you can't. You can go ahead and do this. You have the ability to, but it's only going to take one pissed off player to blow this wide open. So be careful, please. I love this game. The dev team is currently diagnosing the cause of the glitch and is planning a course of action on how to prevent it from happening again in the future. Yeah, I would say that's a reasonable thing to say. Now, how could you do that? Now, how would this glitch happen in the first place? I could only think you would have to prove someone was force quitting the game. Because I don't see how you could take advantage of this multiple times. You can't force a crash unless when you force quit the game, and aka the application, that it's sending the same information as if it actually were crashing. Like a force quit equals a crash. You'd have to differentiate between the two, and not only that, differentiate that between what device they're using or software that they're using on a hardware device like BlueStacks on a computer. And BlueStacks already kind of pings you off as a mobile device to begin with. It's an emulator. You'd have to know that difference. I suppose it'd be easy enough to do. I don't know enough about coding and software development to be able to make that decision. So all in all, what do I think about the resolution to this exploit? I think it's fair and it's completely within reason. Nothing seems out of place here. With 5 accounts, assuming that the report is true, and even I would think something like that is suspect to the community as 5 accounts, but it is possible because I know my habits when I play the game, and a lot of people have the same habits. Why would they have any reason to force quit or, force a crash on multiple occasions? Unless they found out from some content creator out there that they did it and they tried to copy the same exact scenario. I'm starting to think, the more I think about it, if you try to link the chain of evidence here, all 5 accounts are probably stemming from one account. Meaning that one person figured it out and told 4 other people. And those 4 other people probably had connection to other content creators who didn't get the chance to take advantage of this, and they reported on it, and the information just spread. The fact that there's only 5 accounts, I think this is fair, especially since they're trying to keep the private part of their banning to themselves. It's protecting the studio and it's protecting the players themselves also. So there you have it, Justice 3 Gaming and Justice 3 Strike Force. What do you think about their resolution to this exploit? I know there's a lot of strong opinions about how people perceive cheating in this game, but this is very different than hacking into the game. There is a very clear difference. This was a mistake that they built and haven't fixed it. So only one of 2 things is happening here. One, they're using it to their advantage to be able to sell more to the general public as a form of very quiet and soft A/B testing. What people are buying, what, and when. Another reason would be that the $20 was just bait to see if they can figure out how to fix this problem. And that's probably a part of the conversation that they're going to have with these people. Like, hey, we did this on purpose to see who is taking advantage of the game. We're going to take your stuff, and we're going to let you play, but we're going to ban your account if you try doing this again in any way possible. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about this. Thank you again for following. If you came here today and did so, consider watching the other streams on the channel. And if you are a big fan of YouTube, I am also there, and I do all my gaming goodness edits right there on Justice 3 Gaming on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notifications bell so you know whenever I'm uploading any brand new content. Now, if you're here and you're watching it because you love Marvel Strike Force as much as I do and like getting some advice and are just purely entertained by the fact that someone is talking about it, well, that's Justice 3 Strike Force. Like, subscribe, comment on all those videos there. I am getting real used to and liking doing team analyses, and I'm coming up with a nice little content package for the teams that I'm slowly maxing out here and there, and giving my opinion on what ISO 8s are available for those characters, a team analysis on all the numbers considering their damage, power, resistances, focus, and where you might want to go with this team. So thank you so much again for watching. I wish you passion, love, and gaming, and always remember, rule number 1 is you always go where the fun is, but be careful in this case if that fun means exploiting a part of the game that you probably shouldn't be doing. So until tomorrow, I'll see you guys there.